What is up, guys? Delboy here. A quick preview and prediction for Manny Pacquiao versus Adrien Broner. This fight goes down on the 19th of January, takes place at the MGM Grand in Las Vegas. In the UK, this fight is actually going to be shown on ITV4, so free boxing for us. I'm really pleased about that. This is, of course, part of the new ITV and PBC deal. So yeah, good fight to have on free TV in my opinion, and I've got to say, I am looking forward to this fight. For me, Manny Pacquiao now, it is literally just a case of enjoying him while he is still here. He's not going to be around for much longer, he's 40 years old, he will be retired fairly soon. So I am just planning to enjoy the fights he has left, because he has been a tremendous figure in the sport of boxing. He's one of the greatest to ever do it, legend of the game, fought countless great fighters. Manny Pacquiao, you know, he's been a pleasure to watch, so I'm just literally going to enjoy what we have left of him. And the fight itself between Pacquiao and Broner, I don't think it's a terrible fight at all, to be quite honest. Manny Pacquiao has a history of being involved in fun fights, and even Broner, despite all of his flaws, despite the fact he got overrated in the past, I do think Broner is an entertaining fighter, and I believe the fight with Manny Pacquiao could be a fun watch. Despite Manny Pacquiao being well past his best at 40 years old, I still do make him quite a substantial favourite over Adrien Broner. I think stylistically Manny Pacquiao is all wrong for a guy like Adrien Broner, a guy who's flat-footed, a guy who needs to set his feet to punch. You know, people like that potentially can make Manny Pacquiao look very good. Pacquiao likes to fight with a bounce in his legs, likes to get in and out. In my opinion, Pacquiao is best when he's playing the ambush fighter. You can go back and watch the Margarito fight, the De La Hoya fight, the Cotto fight. He'll quickly step in range, let go of a 3 or 4 punch combination, and then quickly pivot out, which would keep his opponents off balance and unable to land good shots. And that was one aspect of Pacquiao's game back in the day that I felt got underrated, and that was his defensive ability. His defense was based on his offense. I know it sounds cliche, but the way he fought just overwhelmed his opponents to the point where they kind of got discombobulated and they didn't know what to do. His opponents were constantly off balance, and as a result, it reduced their effective punches. You know, back in the day, I felt Pacquiao's defense and his ring IQ was underrated. He wasn't just this freak athlete who had crazy hand speed and good punching power. He was a lot more than that, in my opinion. And to me, obviously Manny Pacquiao has slowed down a lot, but he's still far too smart for a fighter like Adrien Broner, in my opinion. Manny Pacquiao will know that Broner is a flat-footed fighter who needs to set his feet in order to land his best shots, and he's not going to play into Broner's game plan. He's not going to stand in front of Broner with a high guard, in the pocket and bang. He's not going to do that. He's going to do what Manny Pacquiao does best. Fight in bursts, pick your moments, pick your spots. He'll be in and out, he'll be pivoting out, he'll be circling Broner, and this will keep Broner off balance and unable to throw. As the fight goes on, I feel the accumulation of Pacquiao's punches will start to get to Broner, and as a result, his volume will drop drastically, and as he loses multiple rounds, his ambition will drop. We saw that in the Mikey Garcia fight, we saw that in the Sean Porter fight, even in his first defeat to Marcus Maidana. Yes, Broner fought back in that fight, but when Maidana was really on top and when he really put it on Broner, Broner went into a shell. In the Maidana fight, Broner had success when Maidana took a round off, or when he was slowing down. That's when Broner had success. When Maidana really put it on him, Broner didn't really want to know, and that has been a theme throughout Broner's career, and against a guy like Manny Pacquiao, to me that is a recipe for disaster. I think this fight, stylistically, should be quite easy for Manny Pacquiao. Unless Manny Pacquiao has got old overnight, I cannot see him losing this fight. And I still believe a 40-year-old Manny Pacquiao will have too much for Adrien Broner. I believe Manny Pacquiao will win clear on points. I do believe Broner goes the distance. I do think he has a very good chin. I think he's physically tough, but mentally, he's not all there in my opinion. And skill for skill, he is some way off Manny Pacquiao. I expect Pacquiao to win this fight on points. Broner's only chance, in my opinion, is by knockout. I guess Broner does have a puncher's chance against a 40-year-old Manny Pacquiao, but I can't really see it, to be quite honest. I'm going for a Manny Pacquiao points win. I still think he's far too good for the likes of Adrien Broner. How do you guys feel about this fight? Peace.